Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed. Today we're going to be assassinating William de Montferrat, our next target. So let's head in, speak to the bureau leader and find out exactly what we've got to do.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
We shall indeed return when the deed is done. Hopefully this one will go pretty smoothly. The other ones have for the most part. Strike after William meets with Richard. He'll be distracted by his meeting. He will indeed. So we need to head over to the Rich District from here, which shouldn't take us too long. And we're going all the way back to that fortress that we did a little bit of exploring within in the last couple of episodes. So we'll head over there. We'll see that it's going to be pretty packed. There's going to be a lot going on there, but we should be alright. And hopefully, given that I roughly remember this, I'll know what to do. But we'll see. I might not. I might screw it all up, and that's the fun of this walkthrough for some of you guys. I know you like seeing it when I screw things up, so who knows? Maybe you'll get your wish. Can you not punch me when I walk past, please? Thank you. But yeah, there's a lot of guards up on the roof in this district. It's one of the things that, I don't know, it's pretty realistic I suppose, but it's one of the things that I don't like about Arca on this game. It's just, it feels so over the top with the guards on the roofs. But I suppose we're in sort of the Templar stronghold to some extent here, aren't we? So it makes sense that they have lots of guards scattered around, especially nearer the fortress up here, which is where we are headed. So we should be there in just a second, actually. Where is the gate to get into this place? Not here. Next one. Yes, here we go. Let's see what this William de Montferrat is all about.
Souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Arca's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
A lot of tension between the two of them, isn't there? Also, I think William needs to have a word with his barber. I think he's done a bit of a hack job there. Looks absolutely dreadful. Anyway, we need to get in, and we can't go in the front way like we did in the last video because there's a lot of guards around. So I think we can climb up here and jump up to that balcony, I believe. Yep, there we go. And then we should be able to just run across these beams and things to climb up the wall. And this is a bit of a safer way than going through the main way anyway, because there's less guards up on the wall in groups. So I think we can do this. Yes, we can. Let's jump down, and yeah, the guards are going to get annoyed that we're here.
Come no further.
But with him. And we'll get rid of his friend as well. Some of them will detect us and we'll have to fight our way through to get to William, who's all the way over there. But I'm not too bothered about that. It won't alert William or any of the others that we're sort of doing this, so even if we do have to fight our way through, it's not the end of the world. Get out of the way, mate. I want to get to the other guy before he turns around. Hi. Goodbye. Okay, let's climb over here. There should be a guy up here if I remember right. Yep. I'll tell you. Thank you. Hi. Really? How did he react to that so quickly? Never mind. Yeah, we have to climb over, don't we? I don't think we have the air assassinate ability, and I can't actually remember if that's an ability in this game or not, or whether it is an ability but we don't yet have it. I honestly don't remember. Anyway, there's a lot of guards there, but we're going to drop down quickly.
You lack conviction and focus.
Because this guy's here, and we're going to want to take him out quickly. Okay.
This ends today.
And here is our target.
Suffer further degradation.
We'll bide our time. So he's being guarded. I believe we can get him from above here. I know it's... Yeah, okay. Goodbye.
Rest now.
Easy as you like.
Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancient is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly even.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
And that's enough from you. But what is this new world he's talking about, I wonder?
Close the gate!
Yeah, I'm sure they detected me from that. Whatever. Can we get up here? Oh, they're chucking rocks! Oof. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Come back here!
We're gonna have to sort of hightail it out of here a bit. And see if we can get over the wall and get out that way, because there's, I believe, a haystack here. Yes, we should be good. Right, so we've got to try and plan our escape from here then. The thing is these guys up here. We might have to try and run past them. We'll select the sword. But they're on high alert and there are guards over there, so we're going to have to leg it. We're going to have to leg it, and we're going to have to hope that we don't do that. For a start, okay. Up on the roofs, because we've got a better chance up on the roofs than we have... Not if we run into him, we haven't. Right, up on the roofs we go. And we'll try and get away from these guys using the rooftops. Because that's always a better idea. Even though there are a lot of... Okay. Even though there are a lot of guards up on the roofs, we should be able to get away from them, I hope. Right, we'll hide in here again. And then it's just a case of getting back to the bureau. Is there anyone here? Yeah, there is. So we've got to wait for them to get down. Right, they're gone. So, let's stick to the roofs, because that's going to be our best chance. If anyone sees us, we're going to have to try and run past them, I think. There was a guy here somewhere. I saw him. Right, can we take him out? Yeah. Good. Right, make that jump, make that jump. Excellent. Okay, we'll drop down here. You have to be quite strategic when there's a lot of guards on the roofs, like there are in this district. I mean, you can just run away from them, to be honest. I mean, it's not the worst, but I'd rather avoid the guards if I can. Whoops. Makes my life a bit easier. And it means we don't have to try and avoid the guards to get into the bureau. So, there's a guard over that way that I can see. So we'll try to avoid him and head this way. Yeah, that works. Okay. We're not... Oh, wow, okay, that was a bigger jump than I thought it was. We should still be able to make that. So let's head this way. We're nearly back at the bureau now, which is good. Just going to be whether we run into any guys this way. Not so far, which is excellent. They're still ringing the bells, but it's not going to do them any good. Somebody can see me. It's that guy there. Okay. Look the other way, mate, because I'm jumping into here. Okay, we've made it. Nice. Without detecting... Well, without getting detected as well.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Mualim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
I'm sure he is.
Fast forwarding memory.
But will he actually give us any answers this time? Okay, return to Mualim. We'll fast travel there. It's a lot easier.
Take your time. When moving slowly, you reduce your chances of attracting unwanted attention.
So yeah, last time he gave us nothing but riddles. So let's see what happens this time.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sable.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Interesting. Well, there we go. We now know that all of our targets are Templars, and they are all linked. So we've got extra throwing knives, which, you know, as I said, we're not going to use too much. It's useful for taking out some of the guards on the roofs, but I don't tend to use them, to be honest. We also got some health, which of course is going to come in useful. But now we know a little bit more about the story. We know why we're hunting these guys down. And we know that the treasure that we picked up right at the beginning of the game is crucial to the Templars' cause in some way. That will all be revealed in due course. But that does it for this one, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click on that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you're new, or just haven't already done so. And I'll see you all next time.